Good day, beautiful people. One thing I cover on this channel is helping people find extra money, save money, and invest. So here is something that I hope you will find extremely helpful. Every once in a while, or a few times a year, I go on the state treasurer's website for unclaimed property and cash. And what I do is I put my name in, I put my husband's name, and I put family members, friends, just to see if there's anything out there that my family or friends may have, or myself or my family may have out there lingering that we do not know about. Now, I am just going to do the surrounding states closest to me, but you can check whatever state you may be in because they have a treasurer's office, and you can just check their website to see if they have a program like this. The first page that I am on here is the state of South Carolina. All right, and right here they have a tab for citizens. You have unclaimed property there. You can also search for uncashed saving bonds, because I'm almost positive that tons of people forget about savings bonds. You have parents that buy savings bonds for their children that the children never know about, don't even know they exist, don't know where they are, because they're papered, they can disintegrate, they can get lost very easily because they are pretty small the last time I checked. I don't know what they look like now because I haven't bought any recently, but I know it can probably be easy to misplace. So as you can see here, there are different tabs. You can search for unclaimed property. You can check the status of a claim you've already made. You can upload claims documents, report unclaimed property right here. For the documentation, I will almost assume they will want some proof of your current residency, your address, and a photo ID of some sort so you can prove who you are. And then next we are going to go to the Virginia website. Now this is the Virginia Department of the Treasury. However, this site is going to route you to the vamoneysearch.gov website, as you can see here. Okay, so just do your research. This is not advice, financial advice in any way. This is just something that I came across that might be helpful to you, just to see what might be out there. The Unclaimed Property Program returns money, stocks, bonds, dividends, utility deposits, insurance proceeds, tangible property, and more to Virginia residents. Whether you moved, lost a check, or forgotten about a bank account, finding money is easy and free. So that's what it says as their statement on the Virginia website of the Treasury for unclaimed property. Now I'm going to go to the state of North Carolina. And again, this is the North Carolina Department of Treasury. And you have Dale R. Falwell, CPA, as the state treasurer. And you have Unclaimed Cash. So if you click on this icon right here, you can search for Unclaimed Cash in the state of North Carolina. And this is Treasurer Falwell right here for the state of North Carolina. If you click on search now, you can put in different information. I'm going to put in just a general name just so you can see what it's going to look like for the state of North Carolina. You can also help narrow it down by putting in a city. And as you can see, all of these Walter Browns popped up, and it has the actual addresses of some of these people. And so that will also help you clarify and narrow it down as to if this refers to the person that you're actually looking up, because you'll see information or an address that is familiar to you. So when this pops up with the name that you put in, you're going to see the owner's name. You're going to see co-owner, like if they co-signed on something together, the owner's relationship to the unclaimed money or property, the address, the amount that is owed to that person, who it was reported by, what company it was reported by. So like right here, you have the Department of Revenue. So that person probably has some taxes, a tax check refund that they didn't know about or that they never cashed in. And then right here, you're going to have the property ID for this particular website. Now, when you click on claim, it's going to just remove that claim from the search bar down here. So you're going to go up back to the top and continue to file your claim. And then here, as you can see, that information for claimed properties is going to pop up there at the bottom, and the claimant relationship. So you're going to say if you're the owner, if you are part of the estate, or if this account should now be part of an estate because that person has passed away. If you're a business, dissolved business, power of attorney of someone, trustee, guardian, or if this is a garnishment of some sort. And so what I'm going to click is owner for both of these, just as an example. And then at the bottom, you have a tab that says file the claim. And this is what the claim form is going to look like. You have your name, date of birth, email address, phone number, social security number, etc., your state, your city. And after that, you put all of that in. It's going to click next. Now I have all of that information filled out, the name, date of birth. And so we are going to see if this will allow me to pull anything up here. And this is what you're going to get next. The electronic signature is required. So you're going to click off on that box. And you're going to type your first and last name, which is Mr. Walter Brown that we put in there. Brown. And you're going to confirm that all of this information there that you entered is correct. And it'll tell you that your claim has been successfully submitted, and you will get a confirmation email, and that will be within an hour. Again, these will be the claims here that you are claiming. They will pop up in your claim form, and all of the confirmation information down there. So that is the process for the state of North Carolina. You can do this again, try it in every state and see what happens. It's important, if you can, get your finger on every dollar that you are owed, because you just never really know. Again, make sure you check for not just yourself, but maybe even your children, young children, because you never know with identity theft, things happen like that. Or just check everybody in the family, and even your friends, or have your friends check for themselves and their family. Now, before I mentioned the fact that sometimes you have unclaimed cash or money that is owed in the case of insurance policies or proceeds and things of that nature, because insurance, again, is something that people don't often share. And so someone can have insurance or an insurance policy out there and the family never even knows about it. And that's dangerous, because you put in, your payments over all of those years, and then your family doesn't even get to benefit from it. So what I wanted to say about that is the fact that you also want to not just check in the state that you live in for unclaimed cash and property. You want to check in these states, or any states that are very heavy on insurance or life insurance policies, because sometimes the proceeds are actually in that state. And some of those states where life insurance companies reside heavily are California, New York, Illinois, Iowa, and Ohio. So check those states for your name as well. Not just because you live in a state you have to check, but check the states that you have these big companies or electric companies, facilities, utilities, anything like that, where whatever you are using is based at, because sometimes your claim will actually be in that state. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that this was helpful for you. I do want to give a disclaimer. I have not yet found anything personally. However, I have seen some family members' names on some of these websites for unclaimed property and cash, and I have forwarded the information to them. Now, whether or not they went forward with claiming the money or not, I have no idea, but at least I did my part and I let them know, look, your name popped up on here, it's your address, it's you. And I sent them the claim number, and I sent, not the claim number, but I sent them the property ID number. I sent them the website, and I told them just to call me or let me know if they needed any help with it. Again, I want to thank you all for watching, and you all be blessed.